Everyone, it's Christian Fuchs here. I would like to say a big thank you to our fans and keep having our back for the upcoming Premier League season as well as the Europa League. Keep watching Leicester Fan TV. They have the latest news and they keep you up to date on leicesterfantv.com. So stay tuned and thanks for your support.
Morning all, how the devil are you? Well, what a huge day it is. It is only the quarterfinals of the FA Cup and we could be at Wembley in 90 minutes. We've got 90 more minutes and we could be at Wembley when we're playing against Man U in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup today. Quarterfinals of the FA Cup, who would have thought it? Well, I think we better get going.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.
Morning all, come on you foxes, that's what we need, a bit of positivity today. There's quite a few people in the background already. We'll bring you on in a couple of minutes. First of all, I couldn't get a Man U fan channel to come on this morning. I think they're all in bed. I think they might be still a bit tired from travelling to Italy the other day. So I've got a friend of a friend who's a big Man United fan, and he also does some charity work as well. So I'll bring Kieran on. All right, Kieran, how are you?
Morning. How are you?
I'm good, fine. What's the weather like where you are? Is it nice and sunny there?
We got a beautiful sunny day. What about you? Have you got sunshine?
No, not in LCFC today. It's cold, it's wet, it's windy. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah here. It even snowed a bit yesterday. In Alcudia, it snowed.
No.
It snowed. It really
did. Sunny day today. Brilliant.
I've got two t-shirts and a fleece and the jacket on today, and the windows are all shut. It is cold.
You're all dressed up.
It is cold. It is cold. Right then, Kieran, let's get on with things. Your charity work. Let's do your charity work thing. I can't pronounce it, but it's the Travers Foundation, isn't it? Yeah. So what's it all about? And tell everyone what's it all about and how we can help.
So the Travers Foundation is run entirely by volunteers. We help 13 to 30-year-olds who show talent in sport, performing arts, and music arts to advance their talent and move on in life. That's the real key. And we are running a competition called the Travers Rising Stars, and that's aimed at bands and singers. And a chance for them to perform live and get live recordings is the winning prize. And we're looking for entries up until the end of May. They simply go on to traversrisingstars.com and they can register their interest and they'll submit a short video, and that's how they get into the competition. Some of the prizes are brilliant. Includes playing at a place called Under the Apple Tree, which is a studio run by Whispering Bob Harris. You might remember from the old days, as it were, the old grey whistle test. Do you remember that?
Yes, I am just about old enough. I know my hair's not as grey as yours, Kieran, but yes, I just about remember it.
I told my grandsons about this, and they could barely remember who he was. So I thought, goodness me, he was a great man. He's had every single band, Rolling Stones, The Who, you name them. Everybody has been playing live on that event. So one of the prizes is to play live in his studios and have a recording made by him. All right, so it's a great opportunity. Also a great chance to play live at Glastonbury 21 and get a studio recording, photographs, proper professional photo shoots, everything you need to promote your band or your singing. And so I really encourage anybody who's in the age range of 13 to 30 that lives in Leicestershire, Northamptonshire or Rutland, I should have said that, or at full-time education in those areas, are able to join the Travers Rising Stars. It's going to be a great opportunity as we come out of lockdown. That's the idea.
Yeah, I'll put the. There's a link for it as well, isn't there? There's an email address and link, isn't there?
Yeah, it's Travers. It's www.traversrisingstars.com. Simple as that.
I'll put that in the bio and the link after we finish the show. If you send it to me later, Kieran, then I'll put it into the link in there so everyone can to click onto it. And how long have you been involved in that?
So the charity's been running for 8 years, and we've helped a number of sports people go on to greater things in terms of getting gold medals and things of that nature. We've helped several singers go on to do better things, and supported some local performances, that sort of thing. And it's everybody who's kind of operating just under the lottery fund, if you like. People just can't get funds, and so if you have a bit of a talent and you want to move on in life, it's really, really tough, to actually, unless you got, the bank of mum and dad supporting you, you're in the right mess. Really. So this is what it's all about. So it's a chance to, for the people who benefit from the money can just simply put an application into Travers Foundation for their plan and how they need the money spending, if you like. But as far as the bands and the acts are concerned, they simply go on to traversrisingstars.com, and they could be in a competition with some fantastic prizes, lots of live appearances, which everybody's looking for coming out of lockdown. It's a great opportunity for everyone.
Yeah, like I say, I'll put the link in the bio later on. Right, let's talk football and how you're not going to get into the semi-final of the FA Cup. Let me bring Jack on. And I'll bring that guy from TikTok on as well, which is Chris. Oh, Jack, come on, you should have been ready by now. And then, who else is here? Let me bring who else is here? Oh, Mark's here as well. Let's bring Mark in as well.
You caught me off guard.
Morning, lads. How are you? Morning, Chris, Mark,
Morning.
Jack. How the devil are you?
Hola. Yeah, good.
I'm good. Come on then, Kieran. While there's 4 Leicester fans and you're surrounded by 4 Leicester fans, what's your view on today's game?
Well, I think Leicester are in a fine bit of form, but so are United, and I think United are hungry. So I think it's going to be a close game, but I think United are going to pip it, I'm afraid.
Do you?
2-1.
So, like Johnny Berry's just asked, are you feeling confident then, Kieran?
I'm very confident. We're coming off some great performances. When we put City to the sword, that was our nemesis. Man City, that is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we get. But don't you think, Kieran, though, they'll be a bit tired from the travelling to Italy? Because it's a long journey to Italy, isn't it?
Well, they're used to flying around. It's there's no pressure on them. There's no one else on the plane. They're coming in nicely refreshed. They're ready to go. I'll tell you what, success breeds success. If you're winning, you're performing.
Yeah, Chris has already gone for the scoreline already. 1-0 with a Bruno Fernandes penalty, which you can see it happening, can't you? Because, man, you always get penalties, don't you, Kieran?
Because they're so quick they're so quick off the blocks. The old defenders can't turn with them.
Yeah.
Actually, the two, United and Leicester City, play a similar style. They're both really fast on attack, and great counter-attacking teams. So it's going to be a hell of a game. It really is. I can't see either team sitting back and waiting.
No, I can't. Jack, someone's giving you a compliment about your shirt today. The councillor, morning councillor. Love the Iron Coop logo. Great memories from '83. Yes, I remember that. I really love that top, Jack. I think that might be big enough for me, actually. You ought to send that over to me to wear.
Yeah, I'll send it over to you.
I haven't got that one. Morning, Mark. How are you, pal? What's it like in the old sunny Norfolk over there this morning?
It's a bit overcast, a little bit windy, but it's not raining.
So what's your thinking on today's game? Because there's something happening today. I don't know whether you know. It's Brendan Rodgers' 100th game today. So what a good thing that would be if Brendan Rodgers was to win on his 100th game to get in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. That'd be really good, wouldn't it, Mark?
It would be spot on, wouldn't it? But the last time we beat them was that 5-3 in 2014.
Yeah.
In the last 13 games, Man U have won. We've drew and then drew 4. So
yeah.
And I think the last game we played was it Boxing Day 2-2?
Yeah, 2-2.
It's a game probably I fear the most this season, to be honest.
Do you really?
Yeah.
So you're not overconfident then?
Normally, I'm the confident, mouthy one, aren't I? With the fours and the fives. But today, I'm I don't know. If you'd have asked me this just 8 weeks ago, I'd have been well up for the challenge. But they've found a bit of form, haven't they?
They have, haven't they? And Kieran, what about your team selection? Because you've got 6 out today, haven't you? Or possibly 6 out. Rashford, Cavani and Martial are all doubts, and Bailey, Mata and Jones. Jones hasn't put a Man U shirt on for it seems like 2 or 3 years. I've seen him in there for ages.
No, I think he's going to bring the youngsters in, and they've been preparing pretty well. They've got some good replacements, with James playing again. I think Greenwood, Williams will be in aspect. And to me, it's in the tradition of United. This is the. I was going to say to Mark is that this is the commemorative scarf from the 1958 Munich air crash, and we had a great celebration for the 50-year anniversary. Playing Man City and got beaten. You always get rained on your parade, and so I think with the 100-year anniversary, as an omen, I'm afraid. It'll be the perfect outcome, but lucky it'll also be the perfect outcome for United to turn it round.
Has Maguire started to turn now? Because by the time 5 o'clock comes, he should be the right way.
We've been scratching our head with what we bought there, I have to say.
Chris,
he's caused us more problems at the back than he has saved us, I think.
Well, I just think we were so keen to offload him.
We were. Chris, on the team selection today, Ricardo Pereira is definitely out, isn't he? Because he's pulled his fetlock again, hasn't he? So he's going to be out until at least after the international window.
Yeah.
So who do you think, Mark Albrighton or Luke Thomas? Which one do you think is going to drop in there? Because Castagni can just go over to the right-hand side, and then we can either play, or if Albrighton stays on, if Albrighton comes in, Castagni can stay on the left and he'll go on the right, or Luke Thomas. So how do you think it will work, Chris?
I think personally it would be Luke Thomas, because I think Albrighton will come on probably about the 60th, 70th minute. Because when he does, we do very well. But when he starts, we haven't had the best results. So I think Luke Thomas might go in there. Kieran was mentioning how they put Man City to the wire. He failed to mention how the fact that we beat Man City as well. Failed to mention that.
Yes.
And by a bigger scoreline, just saying. But no, I mean it's going to be a tough match today. If Cavani, I think Cavani is the one to watch out if he's playing. I know he's a doubt, but if he's playing, he's the one to watch out. We need to keep the ball off him.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Let's bring Ross's rolls in before he starts having a tantrum in the background. All right, Ross, how are you, pal?
TM.
Are you having a roll this morning? Are you having a sausage roll? Or
no? I'm going to have. This is what I'm going to have this morning. I'm not a big fan of sausage rolls, today. No, I'm having crumpets with beans and grated cheese on top.
That must be a northern thing. That's a northern thing, that is.
It's definitely a northern thing.
So, what's your views then on the game today, then, Ross? As you've just played,
massive game. I would say, Man U obviously got a very good away record this season. I don't think they've lost away, if I'm right in saying.
No.
All runs have to come to an end, Ross.
Yes, all runs have to come to. See, Jack don't say a lot, but he's sensible when he says it, isn't he?
Just ask Man City.
Just ask Man City. Yeah,
that's true. But no, I think I said this on the show of the day on Jack's show on Friday. Yes, it is. It is bad hair day. I got up at 7:58 and I logged on to work at 8. So literally, I've not even a chance to do anything. But no, I think there'll be a massive. I know you end up like the 3 letters that in the Premier.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm gonna say it. I'll just say the 3 letters. That will play a massive key factor in a big decision today. It's either going to go 2 ways. It'll either go against us, meaning Bruno Fernandes, or it's going to go for us. Basically, them 3 letters will be a big key today in this game.
Yeah, I don't like talking about that word.
That's why I said 3 letters. That's what I said. Obviously, everyone knows what we're talking about anyway. But
yes.
No, big game today. Obviously, I think we want it. I think we might be up for it more because we've never won the cup. Man U have won it all these other times. I mean, one year Man U opted out in 1999-2000.
Ross, just before you carry on with that comment there about since we've last won it, the first time we ever played Man U in a cup game was the 1963 cup final. That's the first time we ever played them, and we lost 3-1. That's how far. I've had to get black and white photos for this, but then I found some colour ones as well. That's how far.
Wow, that's a good photo. That. Oh dear.
Yeah, that's unfortunately that's Banks conceding from, I think, Dennis Law. No, it was the number 9 that I can't remember. I can't remember the goals. I wasn't interested. I wasn't bored, so I didn't really know the goals.
You had a good camera, didn't you?
I had a cracking camera then, didn't I? We've actually only ever played them twice in the FA Cup. This is only the 3rd meeting in the FA Cup. We've had 2 League Cup meetings, and we've lost both times. Well, yeah, that's not really good. Both of them. It's not really the best of stats, is it?
All stats have to come to an end.
They do. They do.
And also, Manchester United are always going to be legends for Leicester City because don't forget, Jamie Vardy scored his world record 11th goal against Manchester United.
It's 11.
It's 11. It's heaven.
For Jamie Vardy.
Come on then, Kieran. Let's have. You know what I'm going to ask you now. The last, the goals, the prediction. Come on then, pal. What do you think? As the Man United fan,
it's going to be 2-1 United, in my opinion.
2-1 United.
Close game. It's going to be a winner in the 90th minute. Everyone's going to be disappointed.
Oh no,
98th minute.
Yeah, the 98th minute on Fergie time.
Yeah,
98th minute with a penalty.
Oh no, don't know. Yeah, but can you imagine though, Kieran, if it was a penalty and Schmeichel saved it? That would be absolutely fantastic, wouldn't it?
That's the one of Brendan scored.
And then we'll go at the other end and scored.
Yeah, a bit like
do a Watford what they did to us, but we do
Don't mention that. Please don't mention that, Ross.
Right.
We're forever haunted by that.
Stop swearing, Ross. Talking about bad influences. That was a bad day, that was.
I cried when that happened.
I cried. I had a bar full of people, all booked in Sunday lunches, and because of that happened, they all left. I said, no, I don't want it now. They'd gone. I lost a fortune on that day because of Troy Deeney.
I collapsed. When that happened, I was the best mate I stood there. I was like, obviously, when that happened, and I literally collapsed to the floor. My mate thought I was passed out.
I felt like crying, and I was in the middle of the bar, and people were. I wasn't crying because of the result. I was crying because everyone was bubbling up and not getting any money. It was awful. It was awful that day. And you bring it up again, and the memories are coming back. I'm having.
Technically.
Ross.
Butterly said that about the thing about save the penalty and go up and score. So technically.
Actually, Jack said that.
Oh, Jack. Sorry, Chris. My apologies. Jack said that.
And by the way, I've heard it all before.
Like
there's not a single utterly butterly joke I've not heard all before. So there's not one.
Hold on, mate. Let's get sensible. Kieran, it's been great to be speaking to you. And just give us the email address and contact details of the foundation.
Yeah, TraversRisingStars.com. If you go on there, and they can register any acts or bands, you can register on there to join the competition. It's free to enter. Anybody in the age range of 13 to 30 who live in Leicestershire, Northamptonshire, Rutland, give it a go. Great prizes.
Perfect. All right. Cheers, Kieran. Well, I hope you're wrong with your prediction. I hope it's 2-1 the other way round, but we shall see.
Yeah. Take care, guys. Thank you very much.
Kieran. Thanks a lot for joining. See you later. See you, Adrian. If you're watching, say bye to Adrian, everyone, because it was Adrian's idea.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, guys.
See you later, Kieran.
I've just seen a comment from my dad. My granddad went to the 1963 Cup final.
Did he?
Yeah.
I've got the program. I wasn't there.
It comes as Philip Howard. It'll come up. That's my dad. He's tagged me in it. He's put your granddad went to that FA Cup final versus Man U in 1963.
I'll look for it. I can't see. It must be further up. I'll have to have a look for it in a minute.
It's just a little bit further up. But yeah, I didn't know that, Dad. Fair enough.
Right. Yeah. Right. I'll bring Jono in. Morning, Jono. How are you?
Not bad, thanks. How are you?
How's that garden outside? Is it any better?
It's got a fence now, but no.
You got to. Let me just bring Sean in very quickly before we carry on. Morning, Sean. How are you, pal?
I find you. Morning, Sean.
What do you think the score will be today, Sean?
I'm a bit nervous, but I can't stand the cup matches. Makes me a bit nervous. but
Makes you a bit nervous. We could be in a semi-final though, Sean. We could be in a semi-final in 90 minutes after the end of the. We could be in a semi-final, pal. That's the So come on then. What score is it going to be today, pal?
1-1.
1-1. So it's going to go penalties, then, do you think?
I think so. I don't know.
Oh, you're not very confident, are you? You're not very confident at all today, Sean.
No,
Hopefully, when you come on the watch along later, pal, you'll be more confident because you know how Phil likes you to be really positive.
Yes, it does.
So come on then, Sean. Just before you go, pal, give us a big come on, Leicester.
Come on, Leicester.
Come on, Leicester.
Come on,
we'll
Sean.
see it. Come on, Sean. Think positive. Be positive, pal.
Yeah, 5-0. 5-0.
Yes,
Come on, Sean.
That's better, Sean. Right, Sean. We'll see you later on the watch along. You'll come on before the show, yes, pal.
Yes, I will be there.
All right, then, pal. We'll speak to you later, matey. Right, he's gone. Sean, Mr. Positive. Wasn't quite as positive, but I think we talked him up. All right, then, Jono. What's your views on today, then?
No, that's what I think we can win based on the guy from TikTok said earlier that we've we should be against Manchester United, but you can't forget we've beaten every single top 6 team apart from Manchester United this season. We've beaten Liverpool, City, Tottenham, Chelsea, and Arsenal, and that you've got to take that into consideration. It shows that we played rubbish against Brighton, but we still came back and got a win. Perez is, in my book, more confident, which is good. Inacho got a hat trick because can give him confidence, and Vardy didn't have to score to be a massive influence on the game, which is also a big confidence for me. So I think we actually win this, but I think it'll be close. I think it'll be 2-1 for me. Yeah,
I think Vardy, like you just said about Vardy, doesn't need to be scoring goals. He influences a lot. I think he helps Nacho along, doesn't he, by the runs he makes and the space that he gives. I think he just needs a goal from Vardy and his confidence will come back. I thought it was going to be when he scored against Liverpool, the easy tap in. I thought he was going to have a decent run, but it hasn't quite worked for him in front of goal, could it, Jono? Against Sheffield United, he could have had 2 or 3 quite easily, couldn't he, if he'd been on form?
Yeah, definitely. But thinking like Aubameyang, he has the same sort of similar run. He didn't really have a much good run of form in ages, but then he got 1 goal, a scrappy goal, which made him go on track. So I think he's that 1 goal to make him go back on track. But as again, he presses players, which causes mistakes. He gives amazing assists. His effort is 100%. So I think that's good enough for giving actually the chance to score. So I think it's a good influence on the game still.
Just going off slightly about the game while there's a few of us here. Mark, 67 million in debt. What do you think is going to happen in the summer and the ground expansion?
I don't think it's actually that bad considering what the world has been through. I was listening to the guy Simon Jordan.
Yeah.
And he explained how clubs, although in paper they're saying they're in debt, but actually when you take off like the players and how they can refinance things, that it's not actually anywhere near as bad as what it actually physically looks like. I think we're in a pretty good place, to be fair.
Yeah,
considering we've had no fans.
Yeah, we didn't furlough any of the staff, did we? We kept all the staff on and everything, which is pretty good news. Where a lot of the clubs furloughed the players and that.
And they're hoping to get the fans in for potentially the last 2 games of the season. So they might get some money back into it.
Well, it's not the last 2 games, is it? It's the last home game against Spurs.
So you touched on, Jono, about the top 6 club, but Tottenham are not a top 6 club.
No, they're not.
Hopefully, yeah.
Well, to be honest, Arsenal are mid-table club at the moment, so top 4.
That silly face.
Yeah.
I think we've got. Go on, Mark.
So just come back on like if we did make the final, I have heard that it's going to be a test event for obviously fans going back.
Yeah,
the FA Cup final. Yeah,
but it's only going to be people with London postcodes that are going to be allowed to go.
Yeah.
How does that work then?
Because there's
no travelling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I understand that.
Fans travelling. It's just going to be a test event where they're going to invite so many thousand from that London postcode to be able to go to the game to make sure that it actually works.
How
the way
many
it wants to
Leicester
work.
fans, or even how many Leicester fans, or Man City fans, or Man United fans, or Southampton fans, or anybody like that are going to live in London?
Man U fan.
I know a few.
Very
I know a few
rare.
that live in. I know a few that live in London, Leicester fans. My mate Dave Felstead,
You know,
he lives in
the only
London.
team, the only
He'd be
team,
quite happy with that.
the only team that could potentially benefit from that is Chelsea.
Yeah, probably, but there's still only 10,000 in there, so they won't get that many there. They won't allow all 10,000 fans, will they? So, Jono, what do you think? I asked Chris this earlier. Ricky P's out.
Yeah.
So, do you think it'll be either Mark Albrighton with Castagna staying on the left, or Luke Thomas coming in, going on the left, and Castagna moving to the right? How do you think it will work? Or, sorry, that's assuming that we play 3 at the back. He might decide just to play 4, just a back 4 today.
I think he might go back 4 because, again, Manchester United have got a lot of attacking players. He might want to play more safe and then wait until Manchester United are more fatigued. They played in the Europa League, so wait until they're tired out and then go on the counter. I want O'Brien to be a not Luke Thomas as well because I think he makes too many mistakes still. But I feel we're back 4 today still.
Do you think, just something off the top of my head while you're saying that, do you think we could play Little Wes at right back?
He can play anywhere and make an impact. He can play anywhere. He's too good. So I think he could play Wes right back and
yeah.
So for me, and play Evans in the centre and play Castagna left back.
Jack, what about you? Do you think Little Wes could play at right back if we played a back 4?
He's got some pace about him, innit?
He likes going forward, doesn't he?
I think if anyone's going to get dropped, if he does go to the back 4, it'd be Cags, and the Marty will come in for Kagalar, Sunchu, and then they'll put Albrighton in as well. So I think if he does go that way, then yeah, I'd take that. But then if he's going to go for a back 5, I'd play Albrighton as a wing back and bring Castagna out to the left and put Albrighton out to a right, because Albrighton's played there quite significantly this season, hasn't he? Right wing back, and he's done the defensive and the attacking job of it. So yeah, I definitely do recommend them both, to be honest.
Just on that comment, Chris, you said about Leicester fans living in London. Our very own Jono lives in London. So he that could but there you go. There is a few there. He'd be quite happy if it was just London postcodes, wouldn't it?
There's a few everywhere. You're looking this call right now. Chris, you're Peterborough. Mark, where are you?
Norwich.
I'm stepped down to South Yorkshire. Jamie's in Alcudia.
Jono, where are you? Are you based in Leicester, Jono?
I lived in Leicester, but I live in Newcastle at the moment.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. You've got fan, and Jack's the only official Leicester one here, to be honest. we're all here, there, and everywhere we are.
But there was a comment as well earlier on that said whoever wins our match today will potentially be playing Man City. I completely agree with that.
Yeah. I think that was Neil.
I could just see it
Neil
happening.
that said that.
Can just see it happening.
Because Southampton are through. Who's the other semi-final after us?
Chelsea, Sheffield United.
Yeah, that's got to be Chelsea, isn't it? I can't see. So it's going to be. What is it? Southampton, Man City, us, and Chelsea in the semi-finals. That's it. That's the draw, isn't it? And when is the draw? Somebody said it was half time. Is it
half time? Yeah.
What of our game?
Yeah, they'll just basically put Man United or Leicester City versus who?
Yeah, it'd be stupid.
Should have just done it Monday night like they normally do.
Yeah, or 5 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah,
but guarantee it'll be the winner of our match will get Man City. I guarantee.
Oh yeah, it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. Oh, Mark, how are you feeling after you had your jab last week, didn't you? Are you all right now?
Yeah, I am now. Yeah, it took about 3 days for me to feel better, to be honest.
And your blood's still running around your body, okay? It's not been stopped by anything.
No,
it's not stopped anything.
But it did make me feel a bit ill, to be honest.
Did it? I think that's what they're saying about the 24 hours afterwards. But that reminds me of a story you're saying about the jab. I used to work on a farm years ago in the summer holidays, when I was about 14, 15, there was a farm in Kirby and I used to work there. And one of the jobs I had to do when I was there was hold the sheep while they got the worming tablets. And this bloody sheep was going bouncing about. And the vet got me in my leg with a worming tablet. I'll tell you what, it was a good job it weren't the next sheep because he was going to be castrated. So I'm glad it was that sheep, not the other one. No, that didn't really happen to me. I'm just telling you because I wasn't full of worms. I know Ross likes my little stories now and again because Ross was really interested in them. Ross thought that was true, didn't you, Ross?
The best one I think was that Wolves one.
The Wolves one, yeah. I'm not going through that again. That was too long-winded. Anyway, lads, right, it's coming towards the end of the show, and it's normal prediction time, and we'll start with Jono today. Jono, what's your prediction for today, and how's the game going to go?
2-1, very close. We'll get a 80 to 90th minute, last-minute goal.
See, I think we've got 18 goals in the Premiership, haven't we, in the last 15 minutes of games? I think it's 17 or 18. So it's a pretty decent record, that is. So you're going for a 2-1. And who do you think is going to score then, John? I know it's a bit of a tough because we don't have a team yet.
Inactive for both of them.
Good luck. Oh, yeah, that'd be quality if he got... His confidence would be so high, wouldn't it? It'd be untrue.
Definitely.
And
he was a Manchester City player against Manchester United, so he gets over them back.
Yeah, and not so northern correspondent because I didn't realise Jono was from Newcastle. So you're not quite you're not as far as him then, Ross. You're on.
I said this on the Instagram thing of the day. I'm going to say Iniacho.
Ross, you're breaking up. Say that again, pal.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. Sorry. I'm going to say 2-0 Leicester. I said it on the Instagram Emirates page. I'm going to say Nacho to score and in Vardy to get the goals. 2-0 Leicester. And I think Maguire may get sent off.
Wouldn't that be lovely? And Mark?
Last man.
Mark.
Squeaky bum 2-1. Ian
Squeaky
score 1.
2-1. I went for 2-1 as well on the Emirates Instagram post. I went for 2-1 as well. Yusuf, hello Yusuf, how are you? Hope you're well. Hope you're good. And Jack, last but not least, score.
2-1.
Come on.
2-1 to
Oh,
Leicester.
sorry, Chris. I forgot you, didn't I, Chris? Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. Well, you're 2-1. Sorry. Last but not least, the guy from TikTok, Chris, which he keeps changing his name every. Oh, how was your radio show last night, Chris? Was it all right?
Yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. I had quite a few listeners from across the pond, which I was really happy with. But next week's show is going to be 1995.
1995.
Yeah.
I'm good. I won't ask how old everyone was then because Jono couldn't remember his own age last week, could he? So
that was our era for dancing around the clubs, wasn't it, Jamie?
I'm probably a bit, maybe a few years before that. I started a bit younger, me. I did.
I started when you had.
Yeah, that hard paper ad. I started when I shouldn't have started. And Jack, what did you say? 2-1, pal, didn't you?
2-1 with Kelechi to score.
Rightio, perfect. I'm going for 2-1 as well. Not usually I go for a home win like that, but a close home win. But yes, I'm going for 2-1. Right then, Jono, cheers for joining us. Are you trying to come on and watch along later?
Definitely.
Rightio, pal. Look out for the link later. See you later, pal.
See you later, guys. Thank you.
Cheers,
Yeah,
mate.
I think it'll probably be 2-1 as well, but I'm not sure which way.
Oh, Chris, shut up.
For God's sake, get him off.
Get him off. Right, see you, Chris. Bye. Adios.
See ya.
Cheerio.
Right. All right, Ross, how are you? Are you good?
Yeah,
You
I'm
got
just
your food?
I'm just preparing it now.
What?
Crumpets, basic crumpets,
Let's have a
beans
look.
and grated cheese on top. 2 secs. Give me about 30 seconds because I need
All right.
to.
All right, what you got for dinner later as well? Come on, quickly.
I'm having a takeaway. Oh, sorry,
You having
takeaway.
A tackle away.
Attack away.
No,
Attack away. Attack away.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to get. Don't buy one, get one free pizzas around here, so I might get that.
Oh, you fat bloater. All right.
2 seconds. Give me about 30 seconds.
All right. Then. And Mark, you coming on to watch along later, pal?
Yes, if you send me a link, mate. Otherwise,
I will do.
Otherwise,
See you later.
my phone gets all confused.
Oh, yes, it does, doesn't it? And what did you? You said 2-1, didn't you? You said squeaky bum 2-1, didn't you?
Squeaky bum 2-1.
Right. See you later, Mark. Thanks for joining this morning. Hope you're good. Ross, let's just remove Ross for a second while he's messing about. So, Jack, another interesting show. Some scores there. Yeah. Ross loves his grated cheese. Morning, Ben. How are you? You joined just as I'm leaving. Ben says, what's your score, Ben? Going to be? Ben Morgan says 3-2. Andy Timpson says 2-1. Extra time penalties. I hope it doesn't go extra time penalties, or so I won't be getting any Sunday lunch tonight. How many quarterfinals have we been rubbishing? Too many, yes. Jack, did you know it was 7 consecutive quarterfinals for Man Utd today?
Yeah.
7 in a row. That's some going, that is, isn't it, for them?
Yeah.
Ross,
They've got a good record, haven't they, in the FA Cup?
Yes. Are you ready, Ross?
1 sec.
I haven't got 1 sec. Come on, hurry up. You've had 30 seconds.
I think I put a bit too much cheese on. Whoops.
Don't get too excited, Ross. Only cheese.
Oh, yes. If you want to listen to a podcast, check out. Yeah, they've got Martin Tyler on tomorrow. So that'd be a decent podcast for you to listen at. You never know.
And it's live.
And it's live. That'd be a decent podcast. I'm sure Adam will put the link out everywhere for everyone to listen. Ross, are you ready? Because I've got to go now. Everyone's waiting. This better be good. If this is useless,
it's better than the salad.
Someone's upset already, Ross.
Right, one sec. So I'll show you crumpets before you say where are they. So the crumpets are here. There, look.
Is that for the dogs outside just barking, waiting for the food?
First of all, I don't have any dogs. Well, I've got one of my buns.
Next door neighbours can smell them.
You upset them, Ross. They're hungry.
You're probably still asleep on over. The next door neighbour, probably. No, there we go. No, that's it.
All right then, Ross. I will speak to you later, pal.
Yep. See you later, lads.
We'll see you on the watch along if you're not working. Adam's podcast. If you want to listen to it, Extra Time. It's called. After Extra Time. If anyone's on Spotify, Apple, Google, etc., or everything, all social medias. That's a decent interview. I'll be listening to that. I might get an invite on it one day. You never know. Adam keeps saying, "Yeah, you can come on." I'll come on one day. All right then, Jack. I'll speak to you later.
Adios.
And we'll see you on the watch along later on, won't we?
Yeah, top of the morning to you.
Don't nick my tagline. Go. See you later. Right. Cheers for everyone joining us. It's been much appreciated you watching us. It'll be a cracking day today. It's the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. If you can't get excited about the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, we're 90 minutes away from Wembley, a semi-final at Wembley. I know we're not going to be there. I know we don't have much chance of being there with the fans, but we can still be there. We can still be there with mind and spirit and soul and willing them on. So it's ciao, ciao, adios, goodbye. Top of the morning to you. Come on, you foxes. Let's get that semi-final in the bag.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Man Utd UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.